Okay, right now we're around 40K. I see price coming up to around 42K and then turning back around. And turning back around for a lot more downside, okay? I see our wave 3 finding support on our 86-day support line, our diagonal support. So I'm seeing a drop. Once we hit 42K, I'm seeing an approximate 13% drop before another small bounce. So that's what I'm seeing on the charts. And even after that small bounce, I don't think we're done. As I've said in the past, I think the final support for this, the final sort of line or the final level for this downtrend is between 30 and 31K. And I'm going to show you exactly why. Hello everyone, my name's Dean. Let's talk crypto. This is where you subscribe for daily Bitcoin updates and technical analysis. We track the price of Bitcoin as a proxy for the cryptocurrency markets at large. Today is February 18th, 2022, and Bitcoin is in a wave 2 correction, okay? It looks as if we're going to go up a little bit before we resume our downtrend, okay? So the question on everyone's mind is, are we going to continue to the downside? And if so, how much more of this downside price action can we anticipate? If that interests you, we're going to try to answer those questions. If that interests you, then watch until the very end. Like the video for sound technical analysis. Share it with other people who you think may also be interested in this kind of technical analysis based on Elliott wave theory. And subscribe to the channel because we love to have you. And let's get into it. All right, here is our scheme. We've had this up for ever since, let's see, January. Ever since mid-January, we had this up. Why have we had this up? Because, my friends, this is the quintessential reversal pattern. Once you see that price is looking or likely to reverse, know that it just doesn't fly up. It just doesn't fly up in the opposite direction. It needs to print a reversal pattern. That reversal pattern in Elliott wave terms comes with or in 3 flat corrections, right? We have, well, let's just say 3 corrections because the B wave may be a zigzag. It's very rare, but it may be a zigzag. So we have a flat correction here. We have a flat correction here. And then we have a mini flat correction into the impulse. And this impulsive wave is the reversal. I speak about this ad nauseum on this channel because it is a very important pattern to recognize, a very important pattern to learn to trade, okay? Or to learn to analyze, okay? Even if you're not trading it. If you want an idea as to what price action is doing, all right, then learn this reversal pattern. And it's time frame agnostic, meaning you can find it on any single time frame. That's powerful because you can practice this real time. You can go on smaller time frames, observe it, and track it, and measure it. Do all that good stuff, okay? Prove it to yourself that you really understand this pattern, okay? So we've finished our A wave. The A wave is simply the initial breakup structure. This line designates 86 days of continuous downside price action, okay? And this A wave quite literally broke that trend, okay? Now we're in the positive. However, we don't just continue going up. No, my friends, we need to first then put in a B wave. If this is an A wave, what follows is a B wave. What is a B wave? A B wave is a corrective wave, also in 3 sequences, A, B, and C itself. It's fractal, okay? And that B wave retraces anywhere between the 0.5 and the 1618 Fibonacci retracement of the A wave, okay? Typically, in large reversals, I've observed in my trading career that this B wave forms a lower low. It forms a lower low on this A wave, okay? And it's typically a flat correction, not a zigzag, meaning the minimum retracement of this B wave I expect to be a 786 retracement, since it's a flat correction, right? Flat corrections minimally retrace to the 786 Fibonacci level of the A wave, okay? So that is what I'm expecting and anticipating for our B wave. What's more is that right now we've printed what I believe to be a full wave one. That gives us a lot more information, because with wave one of a 5-wave Elliott wave impulse, we can project wave 3, and then we can also guesstimate wave 5, okay? And we can actually, we can project the minimal extension of the full 5 waves, and I'm going to show you how to do that in a second. Now, if we look more closely, let's go into a 15-minute time frame. At wave 1, we see that we do indeed have 5 waves. I count 5 waves, okay? I see the first wave being here, okay? I see 3 waves for wave 2. I see wave 3 coming here. I see another wave 4. And I see a wave 5, okay? That's what I'm seeing. I see 5 waves like that. Now, once you have 5 waves, if you want reversal, if you're looking for reversal, then you need an ABC reversal. You need what I just showed you on a larger time frame. We have to also print that on a smaller time frame. We're on the 15-minute time frame, but it doesn't mean that our wave 2 is just going to go up and retest this broken support level, right? This line, this white line. Let's zoom out just really quickly just so you can catch it. So this white line designates our broken support, right? If you look, you'll see there were 3 days of price action that basically we were stagnant or sideways in, and that created a lot of support on the downside, but that was broken in this downtrend, okay? So what does price do when it breaks strong or staunch support? It retests it. So I expect our wave 2 to retest this level right here, designated by that white line. Okay, so let's go back to our smaller time frame. And as I was saying, this wave 2 correction also needs a 3-wave kind of pivot, right? So you have, or 3-section pivot, because the C wave is not a wave, it's a section in this reversal pattern. So you have our A wave, which retraces to wave 4 of the previous trend. You have our B wave here, 1, 2, 3, which is also comprised of 3 sections, A, B, and then an impulsive section. And now what I'm seeing is that this is our impulse. This is our impulsive wave, okay? At the bottom, you had a little pivot. You'd have to go into much smaller time frames to see that. That's why I call it a C-section. But the resulting wave of this C-section is an impulse, a 5-wave impulse. And I'm seeing that right now. We're printing wave 2 of that 5-wave impulse, right? And wave 2, we know, cannot retrace beyond 618 of wave 1. So if this analysis is correct, price will remain above this level, okay? It can wick below, a little bit, but it will remain above this level and continue to the upside in wave 3 and wave 4 and wave 5, okay? So that's what I'm seeing. Now, what do we expect in terms of a top for this move? As I said, we broke support, and I believe that we are going back to retest support. We may wick above it, but we're going back to retest support. This support represents a retracement to approximately, let's see, take our Fibonacci retracement tool from the top of wave 1, bottom of wave 5, and that would be an approximate retracement of the 0.5 Fibonacci level. We know that price does not, or we know that wave 2 cannot retrace beyond the 618 of wave 1. So we don't expect price to breach this 42,455, okay? Maybe it can wick above, but not breach it. So that's what I'm seeing on the charts right now. Looks like we're not yet. Let's see. Looks like we've retraced beyond the 618 here. Yeah, we're at the 786 already. So this is our pivot. We're not yet in our full impulse, okay? This is our pivot, meaning the small ABC, it's likely that this is the small pivot and then it leads to the impulsive wave. But we're not yet in our impulsive wave. We can't be because this retracement is beyond the 618, okay? So that's what I'm seeing on the charts with Bitcoin. I'm seeing us coming up to about, let's see, let's zoom out for a second. Let's remove this. Okay, right now we're around 40K. I see price coming up to around 42K and then turning back around. And turning back around for a lot more downside, okay? I see our wave 3 finding support on our 86-day support line, our diagonal support. So I'm seeing a drop. Once we hit 42K, I'm seeing an approximate 13% drop before another small bounce. So that's what I'm seeing on the charts. And even after that small bounce, I don't think we're done. As I've said in the past, I think the final support for this, the final sort of line or the final level for this downtrend is between 30 and 31K. And I'm going to show you exactly why. Now, so mathematically, if you have wave 1, you can estimate the minimal extension of a 5-wave pattern, okay, a 5-wave sort of impulse. And that's assuming the 5-wave impulse is not a diagonal, okay? Let's just say you have a regular 5-wave impulse. You take the top of wave 1 to the bottom of wave 1 with your Fibonacci extension tool and your retracement of wave 2. Let's just assume that wave 2 comes to this resistance right here. And you measure the 2236. And that gives us around 34K, okay? And how do I get this? It's simply, basic, it's not, maybe it's not basic math, but it's math. So the Fibonacci extension of wave 1 typically, or Fibonacci extension of wave 3, using wave 1 as a measure, and the retracement of wave 2 is between the 1618 and the 2 Fibonacci. But the minimum extension is the 1, okay? We know that. Fibonacci extension of wave 5 using wave 3 is the 618, using wave 3 and the retracement of wave 4 is the 618, right? All of that put together gives you a 2236 extension of your wave 1, okay? So that to me is the minimum extension, and I've basically back tested this over many, many months. I've used this and I've never really seen it fail, not once. So the 2236 is right now at 33,930. So let's say 34. And again, this is a rough estimate because we don't even have a full wave 2. Our wave 2 is not yet complete. But let's just say 34K is our minimum extension for this 5-wave impulse. If we zoom out, we'll see that 34K puts us around here, okay? That puts us, 1, below crucial support of this 86-day support line, okay? 2, it puts us below any support of this structure here. The next viable support for wave 5, so for the end of this impulse, would simply be between the 30 and the 31K region, as we had in the month of January of 2021, in the summer of 2021, right? That is the next viable support that I'm seeing. So this is why I'm seeing Bitcoin likely to head down to the 30 to 31K region as more candles print. Our analysis can become more refined. But that's what I'm seeing. And so this is what I'm playing for longer term in this downtrend. If you appreciate this kind of sound technical analysis, it doesn't have to be perfect or 100% accurate, but it's sound, it's based on sound principles. Like the video, share with others who you also think may appreciate this kind of analysis, and subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. We'd love to have you. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take